At the bottom of the favorite tier list is Flashman. Since, yes, I know I counted all the clips I got. This is the number 8th favorite stage. I'm thinking about doing a part 2 if this video does well. The reason why I like Flashman stage is because it's a sort of ice gimmick level. That's what some of it, but the music is good. Take a listen for yourself. I'm literally shooting to the beat in the first few seconds of me entering it. But I do like the layout design of it. I do, really do. It's a sight for the eyes. A really good sight for the eyes. But if there's gonna have to be one way to like say it's not at the higher up, it's, how should I say it? Too many crash bomb doors, and a practically unnecessary amount of them. If I look, I'm going to go grab this E-tank here, and then there's like this doorway with a bomb that I need crash bomb. What am I even shooting? What am I even doing? What am I even shooting and doing? Yeah, that's the crash bomb door in question. Now it's time to move on to the number 7th Robot Master. Charge Man from Mega Man 5. Come on, man. This stage is literally a moving train. Well, we don't start off like that, at least not yet. You gotta blast these enemies out of the way first. Charge Man stage is like a little bit upbeat, kind of crazy for a man who's literally inside of a train. But it's really good. Sure, Mega Man 5's weapons are like lacking, but what about the stage design? Where are their layouts? They're pretty solid. As far as some other stages go, I don't know. I just really like this stage. So the unique enemy placements, designs, and basically everything in general. Mets are on trains, chickens are here. Well, they came first in Gyro Man stage. So, yeah. But that's mostly it. You think inside the train, you actually feel the bumps of the tracks beneath you. If that's a cool little detail to notice. Me just kind of struggling to find some health here. Me struggling at all. And don't ask why I don't grab the A there, just ignore that. That is something that's gonna be ignored. We're just gonna ignore that, okay? Ignore it. And move on to the upper area again. I wish you kind of see like the other areas of the train. I mean, I wish. Oh, Elf's kind of getting pretty low here. What I really want to do like about Charge Man stage, if the stages were longer. These stages, they're fair but short. That's pretty much it. But these guys, these heavy pole vaulting homing missile guys, yeah, they gotta go. It's not my favorite thing. Next up, for number 6, was it? I lost track. Yamato Man. Oh boy, what do I even say? If the stage was longer, this would be higher up on my number placement. But it's short. The music, good. The location, good. We're in Japan for Pete's sakes. Oh boy. Oh my god, I really like Yamato Man stage a bit too much for the fact I could start to say it might be the best stage out of Mega Man 6. I do not know. I don't know if anybody wants to agree with me on that, but it's good. It's a really good stage. I don't know, but I really am a fan of Japanese media in Mega Man. We could go ahead and talk about the Mega Man OVA. Mega Man in Japan. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Real ones know. That's pretty much it. I had not a whole lot for me to say. It's just these stages are just short, so I gotta keep the talking short. I don't know. Layouts, good. Music, good. Banger. 10 out of 10. Boom, boom. Oh my god. Kinda wish the track was longer, so 9.5 out of 10. Climbing up this ladder here, defeating this mini boss. This enemy has like a lot of HP, so thanks Beat, I guess, for taking the first guy out. Sticking with me at least. What I do like about Mega Man 6 is variants. Well, no, stages. What I really like about Mega Man 6 stages, they have variants to them. It takes place in the day when you first arrive. Then it takes place at night. The more you go to the level, that's unique for a sense, and that's a unique sense I can actually respect. So, yeah. Goodbye, Yamato Man stage. Number 5. Oh boy, where do I even begin? Do I need to bring up the Let There Be Light video? Holy! Anyway, this is the part where I just say, epilepsy warning, you have been warned. I'm not epileptic, but to those who are, well, keep an eye out. I think I'm gonna probably title this though. Epileptic warning. Whatever. But the music is somber, almost desolate, almost like an abandoned junkyard of sorts. That's what the stages basically is. But it's basically a graveyard for robots. That's something that should not be said in a Mega Man universe, but hey, I'm looking at Dustman, and the Let There Be Light video has, yeah, really changed my perspective on it. But what I really do like here is the Crusher section. That moving Crusher section, it adds tension to the stage and to you. Like, you will get your nerve shot. You will be crushed eventually. You got like it's like not on your first time where you actually see yourself not getting crushed by these things. And I'm about to show it right here. Somewhere in the video, somewhere, I think it's gonna come up. I move out this way, I clear these blocks, I get stuck on something, but boom, I almost get crushed there. I almost teeny tiny get crushed. That is something. But like I said before, if the stages were longer, I would have bumped this up to like 4 or 3. Even before you even enter the boss, dude, that the boss hallway is yeesh. Moving on to the next Nitro Man stage. I think I placed it in like number 5 for Dustman. This is like, unless I'm dumb, but this should be technically number 4. Yes. A Nitro Man stage. It's calming for a city night. That's why I like. Trucks can be a bit of a small annoyance and a skill issue at best, and a minor annoyance at worst. Jeez, playing the stage as Proto Man would just be a nightmare. But I do like the walls when you're inside a building. It actually represents a city driveway or something. Maybe it represents the highways. That's why they're just layered on top of each other. Here's where we get to the most vehicle trucks. I think this is where Gravity Circuit took inspiration for these things. I mean, Gravity Circuit mentioned, hello, might just do that. I might just do another video on that. But at the same time, did anybody see my last video about Gravity Circuit? Possibly not. But the trucks can do like big damage, and it could just do weird stuff. You can accidentally collide with the hitbox and then just like take damage. It's stupid. But if you have like a character that can slide or excellent mobility, that part should not be a problem. But moving on, the falling, yeah, the pit of falling, you can get some pretty neat goodies. That's why I kind of like this stage too. You get an E-tank and a weapon tank in here in one stage. That's good. So now up and coming on the boss hallway. Really not that much to say. Pretty kind of crowded here. Me being Indiana on weapon consumption. Moving on. Entering through here. Into all that. Then we got number 3. Shadow Man. I like his stage for the music. The enemy placements are kind of wonky due to it being Mega Man 3. Excuse me. But then again, it is Mega Man 3, so I have to cut it some slack a little bit. It's we actually have a full-on fledged appropriate, I don't know, setting for a Proto Man boss fight or blues fight. I like it. Even though blues' fights can be a little bit repetitive, I'm looking at you, Hardman stage, for adding that like bad terrain. Like, what terrain was that? But I'm going to ignore it. These grenade bomb guys, I do not want to bring up their name because I don't want to butcher it, but I'm going to be calling them Grenados. Yeah. But I do like the hidden the hologram machine enemy. Hey, excuse me. That really is not an enemy at all. It's just a minor hindrance to your gameplay. They show up again, but I'm not too sure where they show up. It's just they're just really prominent in Mega Man 3 Shadow Man stage. They're just really prominent in this stage specifically. I think they show up in a Wily stage. Moving on, yeah, I'm not ashamed to like show all that. Alright, that platform section can just be a little bit grinding on the gears. And that enemy too, I hate that frog enemy, I hate him. I hate them with the most tiniest hurt boxes. Ooh. Moving on to the doorway here, we cut number 2. Shoot, I forgot his name. Polar Man stage, I think. Dang it, bro, I forgot Polar Man's name. Oh wait, now I just remember it's Frostman. Polar Man. There is no such thing as that. I'm not even sure there is a Polar Man. Yeah, but Frostman. Frostman stage is calming. Calm. Just pure on calmness. This is what we need. If I'm just in like a pretty tired mood, I would just sit this song on to play, and it would just put me to sleep. I swear to God. The stage actually provides a little bit much of a challenge, and a close runner-up would, before I actually decided to pick on this stage, was Swordman stage. But then again, I mean, the game makes it a little bit more interesting, but at the same time, it really doesn't compare. The music is like, it's like kind of forgettable. I'm going to be honest with you. I sometimes like brush past it, like, is this even a Mega Man song am I even listening to? I'm not even sure this is. They just kind of set this in here. But I know the stage may be infamous for its jump, jump, slide, slide. But all I gotta say is skill issue. Like, get better at the game. Get better at the listen well and listen great. Look at the signs. You should really do that in advance. And if you fall, skill issue. I'm calling it. You suck. Anyway, moving on to this part. The second half is just beautiful. It reminds me of Chicago due to the way how it is. If everything was like on a winter Chicago night, this would be it. I would imagine Mega Man is like somewhere in the good part, like the city part of Chicago. Not that part of Chicago. But it's alright. The city part of Chicago would be just like amazing. If I actually saw this place, which it really ain't even in Chicago, it's in Canada. Flipping Canada? Are you serious? You got lucky. But moving on. The stage, beautiful. Absolute. Alright. Absolute cinema. Absolute gameplay. Absolute peak of the PlayStation Mega Man era. Alright, that's a bit of a stretch due to the way how Mega Man full X4 is like on that. But moving on. It is longer than most stages, and I would kind of give it to that, but that only means I can listen to the music more frequently now. Going up to these elevators, they may seem like a time waster, maybe probably an annoyance to some people, but like, it really ain't. It really isn't. By the way, we actually changed sceneries here. Notice the background? We're on a higher plane, that's what I like. And it gets darker and darker too. I can now actually focus on the background without focusing on the foreground, the playable thing that's in front of me. But don't worry, don't mind me. I'm just doing some random stuff. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to add a transmission. I'm probably gonna go back and edit that in. So last number least on our list is Galaxy Man. Galaxy Man. Where do we even start and begin, brother? Holy peak of the century. Turn this up to max 100. Add some remixes on this thing, and I think it'll be alright. But the original? Yeah, nothing tops this. I want to see somebody top this. I am a sucker for outer space. In a Robot Master deeming that as a fit, I would rather... I don't know. But I would rather do something. Galaxy Man has got to be like the top 3 or top 5 Robot Masters for me. Like, personally. I don't know what's y'all's favorites. Let me know with a comment. I might actually like yours. But we're only doing stages, so let's not talk about the Robot Master. Let's talk about the stage. Perfect. UFO enemies fit the vibe. Yes, we're on a space station somewhere near the moon. Like in the beginning of the stage. Like we're somewhere near a moon. And then that moon never turns up to be happening again. The yellow devil enemies, these yellow devil blobs, whatever. I don't know what they're even called. I think they're called like yellow devil blobs. I call them yellow devil blobs because they're just blobs. Orbs. I don't know, but Galaxy Man's weapon, black hole. Yeah, you know, black hole outer space. You know, you nudge, corny. You gotta make these videos sick. Besides, it's like 8:15 where I'm at, or at the time of making this video. But I do really like the dynamics situation here. Like, this room was created for a reason. And some players, like myself when I started playing this, got actually mixed up on it. Mixed up on the stage layout, because I did not expect that. Going up there is literally a trap. Do not go up there. Unless you're really desperate. That is also a trap. Do not risk that. But do this hula hoop thing, I really do like it. It beats, you know, platforming on a one stud, one bar bridge. And we are about to get to the honorable mention right now. Honorable mention, ballad stage. Ballad. I've been watching Power Guy recently, so Giga Chad Ballad, yeah. It's ballad stage. It's Giga Chad Ballad stage. Let's go. Shoutouts to Power Guy for the name. I got inspired by that. It will stay Giga Chad Ballad for me. Anyway, ballad stage is a really somber one. It's somber, but I love it. Somber, and I love it. That's what it basically is. Shoot, even the title of it says "Farewell to Ballad." Dog, if that's not like peak writing of a title, I don't even know what is. I think I saw a few other peak titles, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. I do really like the layout, especially that rocket section that we blasting the rockets like past. Like, it's gonna come out now. I really do like it. They never appear up anywhere else in the game. They just only appear here, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. So getting past this, I don't know if I can actually make some visual standpoints, or have I been here before on my Nintendo Switch when I started to play this game, when I started to play his stage. All I could remember was the exit section. And that's really was much it. The exit portion. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Me being an idiot here. I'm an idiot here. Oh my god. Basically pretty much dumb. Why did I do anything of that? I don't know. But we're gonna proceed forward. Shoot the cannon bomb. I really do like them. I like this design. I am going to be complimenting. It is an honorable mention, but it is an honorable mention for a reason. The reason why I want to put this as an honorable mention is because it's a special stage, not a stage a part of the base game. A DLC one, if you want us to talk that fact, like it's that, alright? And that's pretty much it. This boss fight is pretty cool. If it had like a special theme, then I would have decided to say, hey, screw the honorable mention, we're just gonna put the stage right here and now. But farewell to this Mega Man killer. Yeah, me proceeding to use his weakness is pretty much Screw Crusher, and then I was getting pretty low here. You get the gist. You guys are not dumb. Alright, so let's get into the end of this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, you know, do what that says, okay? You'll be really cool. Mega Man and Chad's out. Bye.